I'm committed to the work of democracy because I feel that every person should have the right to make choices about how they wish to live with their family and in their community.
I'm committed to the work of democracy because democracy takes everybody. It takes all of us. Too many of us are excluded, exclude themselves, are left behind, and in order for us to move forward, we are going to have to all be together. It will take all of us.
I am committed to the work of democracy because it's our heritage, and it requires each and every one of us if it's going to be a system that is just, inclusive, and equitable. And that means we have to work together with our friends, our families, our communities, and people that we may not agree with, but we know we need for democracy to work as it should.
I'm committed to the work of democracy because I experienced how dysfunctional life can be without it.
I am committed to the work of democracy because it's how we ensure everyone's voice is heard. Without continual work, it doesn't work.
I'm committed to the work of democracy because I care about people and I trust them to make decisions together.
I'm committed to the work of democracy because, one, I think it's very important, especially for everyone who values their set of beliefs and also for what they have for their families.
I'm committed to democracy because democracy is the grand idea that human beings can participate in their own self-governance as civic equals.
I'm committed to the work of democracy because it is the space in which voices that are often sidelined or marginalized have the space to articulate and pursue their highest ambitions and aspirations.
I'm committed to the work of democracy because there are so many ways that people can work together to make a difference, and democracy allows us the freedom to do that hard work.
I'm committed to the work of democracy because I care and I want for everyone to be able to decide on how we can solve our common problems.
I am committed to the work of democracy because I want a better future and a more inclusive future for our children.
I believe in the work of democracy because I believe in the inherent dignity and equality of all people. I think the historical justifications for inequality, whether based on wealth or intellect or racial superiority, have all rung hollow and I think cause great harm to large numbers of people.
I'm committed to the work of democracy because we have examples all around us of what happens when that's not the system that we have, and democracy offers our best chance of having some hope to make a change in the world, and I think that's all people really want to do, is to have a chance to make a change and make a difference.
I'm committed to democracy because it is inclusive regardless of race, gender, or station in life. In fact, it is the only system that is inclusive.
I'm committed to the work of democracy because I believe each one of us wants and deserves a hand in shaping our collective future. And I think when we confront shared problems, we're always wiser together than any one of us could be alone.
So I'm committed to the work of democracy because I'm committed to the people that are near and dear to my heart. And at its core, democracy is the golden rule. If I want people to care about the people that are near and dear to me, I need to care about the people that are near and dear to others. And in a weird sort of twist, the beautiful thing is if we work long and hard, committing ourselves to others, we might find that everyone is someone that is near and dear to our hearts.
I'm committed to the work of democracy because it's conducive to human flourishing. Democracy is demanding but possible. I think it's one of the possibilities inherent in human nature.
I'm committed to the work of democracy because democracy is how we, the people, decide what kind of society we want to live in. Government is an important tool to do that. Government is how we decide that certain things are worth doing and make sure that we're all paying our fair share to make those happen. But democracy is more than government. Democracy is an attitude. It's an understanding that if there are problems that need solving or goals that we have, there's no one going to do that but us. And democracy is the only way that all of us get a voice just because we're human and we should get to decide what the world looks like.
I am committed to the work of democracy because my family's future, and especially the future of my children, absolutely depend on it.
I am committed to the work of democracy because we are confronted every day with a range of issues that belie expert and technical solutions. And so in order to have equitable and lasting change, we need democratic methods.
I am committed to the work of democracy because I care about preserving it for future generations and protecting the freedoms that wouldn't be possible without it.
I'm committed to the work of democracy because it matters. It matters fundamentally. Democracy is the base of our security. It's the source of our collective liberties. It's the engine that drives our commonwealth, and it's the structure for justice. Democracy is culture and politics. It's civil society and government. It's work we must do to have an inclusive civil society, a thriving economy, and government that is accountable to everyone.